Hello everyone and welcome to episode 28 of Regular Features. I'm the podcast artist this month, so I'll be taking a back seat and capturing the delicious features of Matt Lees. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Gavin Murphy. Say hello, Gavin. Pull that bottle from twixt your lips and kick out a hello.
I'm looking forward to having you draw me.
And of course, the delightful Steve Hogarty.
Hello, I'm nude from the waist
Out.
Thing is, it's going to be easy.
My
for
name's
you
John
to...
Blythe.
Oh, sorry.
Let's draw you all to fucking back.
It's going to be easy to draw me.
You
You just
have a cartoon
scribble.
face.
You just get a black pen and just fucking scribble and then go, what's that? It's Gav.
Like,
Well, I'm hoping that my art will actually capture what goes on under the podcast table as well.
Is that your excuse for being under the table all the time?
That's yes.
I had a dream last night that a girl that about my penis. A girl that my sister used to be friends with was looking at it while I was having a pee outside by a club, and she was saying, "Yeah, that's good," because it was like half hard, and she was going, "Hey, that's a nice sized penis," and I was like,
It's not even all the way in there yet.
"No, it's there."
You're going to put all the pictures on the internet afterwards?
Oh yes, they'll be right on the blog and in the Facebook and in the Twitters. And oh no, I used the plural of a internet thing.
Ah.
No. Oh, interwebs. Oh, put it on the interwebs. You prick. I'm out of here. This is not. I have no place in fucking society.
Let's do some features.
I can see the picture you've done of me so far. It's fucking amazing.
Well, that's not very good. It's actually of Steve.
Oh, no. You got his hair completely wrong.
Don't worry, because if you first you don't do Steve, you can rub it out and try again.
You can rub it and try again. Regular features.
My regular feature this week, as you guys, as regular readers might know, we were sponsored last week. We gave in to the corporate teat of DJ Apple and gave us £2.
We've been sucking that teat pretty hard.
I'm still sucking on it.
When you wake up with a stubborn teat nudging at you, that stubbornly, you have to give it a little suck.
We spent most of the money though, didn't we? Steve spent most of it on a bottle of San Miguel. But it was quite a large bottle of San Miguel, so it was all right.
Yeah. We've been inundated. I say inundated with offers to sponsor us. So much so that I didn't think it was really fair that we had them all sponsor us. So I thought we could all read out. I asked them all to send us in sort of their slogans and their jingles, and we'll read them out and we'll pick one at the end, and that'll be our sponsor for this week.
Okay.
I've just realised I can do this drawing afterwards, can't I? And just join in the podcast.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm going to put this fucking down. Steve, that's what you look like so far.
Look at his stupid lips.
And I haven't got down to your dick yet.
Look at his stupid lips. I do have big lips.
Okay, who wants to go first? Who would like to go
I
first?
thought you were going to say, that's what I've been told. You know, some people have said I have big lips.
Who would like to go first?
Big
I'll go
ol'.
first.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouted over you, Steve. What did you say?
I was just going to keep on going on about my big lips.
Have you had comments on them before in the past?
No, I haven't.
Very big lips you got there, Steve.
Have you? Oh, yeah, you suppose you
You really cover your teeth.
They do.
So we're on
Yeah.
the transfixed
Top to
by
bottom.
pouting Steve here.
So, what do I do with this then? I read it out.
You read it out as if it's an advert on a radio.
Okay.
On a
I'll put on my
radiogram.
soft and silky voice then.
That would be good. Everyone, be quiet.
Do you suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, stinky poops, and other such bum-related annoyances? Why not call Stacey's Inside Hole Cleaning Service by Stacey? Stacey studied at a top house college in Denmark and will personally come to your house flat caravan and clean your bum for you with her special cleaning products, which were made on the continent somewhere. Stacey's Inside Hole Cleaning Service by Stacey. That's nice, isn't it?
That was a good advert from Stacey.
I'm not sure I want to get into business with these people, really.
She hasn't said how much she sponsored us, but, I mean, she is a quadrillionaire.
We just get a cut.
We get a cut.
Was quadrillionaire a word you just made up?
No,
No,
that's...
Stacey made it up on the phone to me.
I don't know.
It's not like Brazilian. It's actually one of the numbers.
Is quadrillion a real number?
It's the one
It
after
is.
trillion, yeah.
Yeah.
So me and Steve have both learnt something. It's not just me being an idiot.
That's one of the things I did at school. I learnt all the nonillions and all that. Nonillion has got 54 noughts in it.
Oh, good Googleplex. That's,
Well, the English one
that's
has
a big one, isn't it? Googleplex.
What is that?
Is that 100 to the power 100 to the power 100
I think
or
it's
something?
one with a million zeros after it.
Fucking hell. Whoa. Imagine your dick being that big. Whoa.
If you wrote that number on atoms, you wouldn't be able to fit it inside the universe.
That's a lie.
If you wrote that number on atoms, you'd need a very small pen.
How many atoms?
Right, I know.
Best radiogram voice.
Okay.
Try and make yourself sound at least Irish as possible. Because that really fucking annoys me.
Hi, I'm Simon, and I make magic winks. Do you have a problem with winking? Do you sometimes close one eye to wink, only for another to close a little, so some people think you're doing a sort of out-of-sync blink? Yeah, fucking nightmare, isn't it? Well, Simon's Magic Winking Shop is here to wake you up from that hellish nightmare. Come down to this shop I've got, right? And I'll sort all that shit out for you with a bit of bone snapping. Simon's Magic Winking Shop, where eyes get less fucked.
Yeah, let's get to the point.
The thing is, I want both these products now.
Bone snapping?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought bones would be related to eyes at all.
No. Where have these come from, Gav?
Well, they just
I
run...
like the way you said that. I wouldn't have, as if you didn't write that.
I didn't. They called me up and they each said these down the phone to me. And I typed them up into stickies on my MacBook.
Stickies.
What
you
happened
go.
to those replacements for chewing gum you got, which were just little strips of sort of paper?
Oh, they were fucking horrible, weren't they?
Yeah, with my mate.
Oh, they were rubbish.
An enduring image is just having one on your pupil. It's refreshing. Refreshing as fuck.
On your pupil.
Just directly refreshment into your brain.
What would
Did
happen
you
if...
ever do that?
No, but I kept imagining it every time I had one in my hands. Like,
I always used fun a bit too much. It'd be like, always made me think you just endurance, like you might just try and cover your tongue in them, like to make like wallpaper.
Would they get stuck
And
to
then-
the roof of your
imagine
mouth?
the-
wouldn't they?
Yeah, I
in the factory, they probably, before they cut them into tiny squares, they've probably got massive A4 ones.
roll around in them. It's like, you know when
Lick
you
your
use
eye.
those mint shower gels thing, you rub them on your balls and your balls like really tingle.
What would happen if one of
Be
those...
like that, but it's your entire body.
What if
Fucking
one
amazing.
fell out of the packet and floated down and just landed on your glands?
Uh,
And then in a panic, you accidentally rolled it underneath your foreskin.
Oh, shit, they are kind of urethra width as well. You could,
Just
and you
make
try and get it out by shoving more in.
I did a thing the other day. I used to when I used to clean the end of my bell. I
Marble.
used to-
When you used to, you stopped cleaning your penis.
no, I've just started. I've started cleaning in a different way now.
Leave it for 8 weeks and it starts self-cleaning. It's like hair.
the natural oils it produces.
Yeah, my cock has got dreadlocks coming out of it.
The way to do it is just pinch your foreskin shut, have a piss, shake it around, and it rinses the cheese off.
Well, because I didn't used to like putting my penis into water, like my uncovered bell into water, because it used to like tingle. And I didn't like that feeling. But then I did it in the shower the other day after a couple of days with quite a stinky bell. And I did it, and I was actively thinking, no, don't do that. Remember, you don't like the feeling. I thought, no.
Remember, Gav, you don't like the feeling.
But I did it. Didn't make a tingling thing anymore.
It's probably because your cock's so sensitive because you've been using it for long.
Oh, I haven't washed it for about 12 weeks. There's a build-up of just dick cheese.
Jesus, man.
It's like
I'm
a
quite good.
shell.
I want to join in this conversation, but I'm quite aware that I've talked about my foreskin for a full episode about 20
Yeah.
episodes ago. So I'm just going to let Gav have the full foreskin glory.
Need to get rid of someone? Guy at work getting right on your tits? Put those annoyed, sweaty bosoms away, madam, and give Dirty Derek's Disappearing Club a shout. We just love disappearing people so much that we'd probably do this for free. Honest, I'm thinking about disappearing you right now. And we are passing that on savings on to you and yours. We've even disappeared famous people. We can't tell you which ones because obviously then we'd have to disappear you, and well, we did mention in the last line that we like disappearing people so much that we do it for free. Disappearing you twice would just be taking the fucking piss, so don't be a knob. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, our advert. When people are getting you down, Dirty Derek's Disappearing Club is here to smack the taste out of life.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm all three. What's to stop them
Yeah.
all being sponsors.
We're in a bidding war.
Them and Audible and Adam and Eve, who I believe sponsor any cunt.
Oh my god! If we get sponsored by Adam and Eve, it'd literally be the best thing that ever happened to me. Or Fleshlight.
Well, I'm sure they.
I'm never gonna buy a flashlight, but if someone sent me one, I would fuck the shit out of it. On the podcast. How about that?
That's an offer.
I'm sure the Adam and Eve deal is just if you send someone to their website and they buy a dildo, you get
No.
20
I'll
quid.
fuck it every podcast. I don't have to worry about doing a clever intro every episode. You'd be like, oh, well, this is the intro. Me coming into a...
He's still on it.
And now it's time for Gavin's regular feature. Gavin comes into a spandex cunt.
I've just done it again!
That's it. We're really losing the theme of this podcast. He's been doing this feature non-stop for 500 episodes.
We do this week. I thought I'd just come into the flashlight again. I haven't watched it.
What about DJ Apple? Is he not going to be annoyed about our new sponsorship deals?
Well, no, his was a weekly thing.
Oh, right.
He's going to have to up his ante.
Yeah, you only sponsor
Or else I will.
Oi.
Your money only counts for a week. You only can't sponsor us for a week. Yeah. Unless
Oh, of course, yeah. No, yeah, I knew that. Of course.
our ad sales guy, Susan.
It's a weird name for a man.
That's what.
But he's a weird
that's
guy.
What he told me.
He says he's the best in the business.
Yeah. Well, you can't argue with his results.
No,
I
it's
mean,
pretty-
we've got 3 people knocking on the door.
Yeah. Damn straight.
And we're going for all 3.
I don't know what WB Easy Chicago is, but I really wanted to just say it.
It's This American Life.
Yes.
That's where you got that from.
From WB Easy Chicago. It's
And
regular
Public
features.
Radio International.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, let's go for that, because they've got millions of listeners. If we could just get this out as an episode of This American Life, we'd be fine. We soar away.
Let's do that.
Walking on the beaches, looking at the features. Now it's time for my regular feature. Steve was mugged for his iPhone, and that's a true story.
Excellent. It's when the features come knocking at your door, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't the last
So-
feature you did about like committing suicide? And then this one.
Before that, it was about almost being a prostitute as well.
And
so
now you've been mugged.
it's great.
So
Steve is like
someone
turning
is,
into
someone
Jeremy
is trying
Kyle.
to push you over the edge.
It's ridiculous. He's becoming like a ITV documentary about like the troubles of Britain or something.
BBC 3, surely.
Nah.
I just want to give you a hug. You alright?
I just really want to meet Louis Theroux. So where was I? Yeah, I got mugged. Some guys just took my phone off me.
Because this is the story that I don't know anything about. I know you got
Yeah.
mugged. I don't know how it happened. I know there were between 2 to 6 players, like any board game.
Between 4 and 84 years old.
I'd never been mugged before or even intimidated in the street. But I was standing on the corner of the street texting my friend who was waiting for. I was there for about 5 minutes tapping away on my phone. And then from behind me, a youth appeared sprinting, grabbed the phone out of my hand, and I had this split moment reaction. When someone grabs the phone out of your hand, there's in half a second you go from shock to this must be a joke. It's someone I know who's playing a joke on me. And then they're like 2 meters away. By that point, you go,
This isn't funny.
no, I don't recognise him, and he's not laughing.
I don't recognise him. He's not laughing, and he's black, and I don't have any black friends.
for precisely this reason.
He was white. So his friend, I presume it was his friend, or his accomplice, from behind me, also ran into me. And as I went to chase, he pushed me to the ground, where I sort of stumbled slightly, got back on my feet. I chased him for about 2 minutes. And I'm not sure what I would have done if I'd actually caught him.
Yeah.
But in retrospect now, I'm kind of proud of my brain
definitely.
for going for the fight side of the fight or flight reaction. I thought,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a bit cool.
Well, it
isn't
was actually flight, but you were flighting in the wrong direction. If they'd have turned around, you'd have had another fight or flight decision to make.
The thing is, the fact that he kept on running, that's the best thing. So, what did he think? He must have thought, fuck, we've robbed the wrong guy here.
Yeah,
We've robbed
this.
Thor.
If he catches up with us, we are fucking toast.
Yeah,
Do you reckon the guy who pushed over was definitely with him? Did you say?
yeah, because they both ran away together.
And they were throwing it to each other. Like, can't catch us.
His mate ran down a different alleyway, and I chased one of them. And there were 2 people along the way who I shouted at them it's like, stop him, like, that guy's got my phone, stop him.
What did they do?
And they just sort of stared at me and went, huh?
Should have
And then
punched him as
just
he
let
walked past.
the guy run past. It's like,
Oh, man, I wouldn't have clotheslined him, to be fair.
Why?
Yeah, no,
I
I
would have.
I'd trip
Would
them.
you? Would you have taken this guy's sort of advice? Someone you don't know saying, stop that man. You'd have delivered a...
He looks like a 12-year-old. I would have
You're
thought he just
right.
stuck his fingers in him or something. Stop him! He's just fingered me on the platform. Fuck this! Fucking 12.
Also, I imagine that like, these kids must have looked a little bit ropey.
yeah, they were properly chavvy looking kids.
Precisely, if you've got a couple of like chavvy kids with hoods up running away with someone going, stop them, they've nicked my phone.
Yeah, I don't
actually, I
don't really blame them for not.
I do. Fuck that. That's bollocks. man.
If I had the opportunity to trip someone up there, I'd fucking do that. I'd be like, I'm going to be a hero now.
Just for
I
it.
might get arrested for assault.
And sued.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring you crashing down to earth. You don't go legging up strangers on the advice of more strangers.
Or maybe you do.
I would.
Because
Yeah, I
frankly, you
definitely
could always
would.
just leg them up and then run away yourself.
Yes. No, now you're talking.
Then you've got like 8
Continuing
people.
a fight or flight chain.
It's like a domino effect of people.
Stop him! That man tripped me up! Until the last man standing in London.
Everyone running towards everyone. Everyone's on Tower Bridge, just like two last men. Who's gonna trip who?
He got away, and I went back to my friend's house, called the police, and the police showed up within 5 minutes.
Serious?
Yeah, I have Find My iPhone on my iPhone where you can track it with GPS. So
That's our next
This is one thing I didn't get, is you found your phone using Find My iPhone.
yeah,
What device did you use to do that?
my friend's laptop.
Ah, there you go.
Right. Yeah. So I went on.
Call him a liar.
I just basically I thought he's making all this up because he wants me to think he's exciting. No, I didn't think that, obviously.
What a horrible thing to think.
No, I just-
or
it's
even
just-
pretend to
Well,
have thought.
In fairness, it would have made the
yeah,
Yeah, it makes the story interesting and not just me being
Mugged.
having my phone taken
and acting
off.
like
face it.
and acting like a
prove
pussy.
you were mugged, Steve. It's all very well coming to this podcast room and telling a story.
Police arrived, and they were really quite savvy when it comes to using Find My iPhone. Like, they knew exactly how to use it. They had their own iPhones, police iPhones, and I put my details in. So I hopped in the back of the car, drove around the local estate. The guy, the main policeman's co-op partner. what do you call
Co-op partner. Fuck. We are generation destroyed. Player 2, right?
So he's
drop in, drop out.
he's
Holy
shouting
shit.
things
With a
like,
split screen, yeah.
"It's on the move again! It's on the move!" And then the main policeman would put the sirens on, and we'd be speeding around these streets.
Quick
You were in the back of the car when this was happening?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Quick
incredible.
question. The main policeman and the second policeman, does the second policeman have his own outfit, or is he just a different colour swap version of the first one?
He was the alternate.
Did he have the same
outfit.
animations?
Do you get to sit in the back seat or on the roof like in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
No, it was like Teen Wolf. He's doing backflips. I listened to Surfing USA. Go.
So, go. So we eventually found 2 kids who were running away from the police who pretty much matched the description. I wasn't very certain if it was them or not. But they were running away from the police. I said, yeah, it's probably them, wasn't it?
Right, guys.
Yeah, because you kind of got a bit bullied into, because, well, not bullied, but that when you did the lineup stuff, they were...
yeah.
Hang on, we haven't heard the lineup stuff yet.
Well, no, I'm just
Just giving a hand.
I'm
I'm sure it's part of his story.
I'd just make it like a natural conversation.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry.
But it's not a conversation with someone who's already heard the story.
So so they put those guys into a van, and we gave my iCloud login details to. Listen, I had to give my password to the police, and I
I
felt
wish your password is fuck the pigs. 69.
I'd check it to make sure they don't gift people tiny wings.
going through my Facebook profile pictures and photoshopping me.
uploading their dicks to your face.
So gave them my login details to the other police, and I went back to the police station to make a statement. And the main police officer was still getting radio updates from the guys who were tracking my
Seems like
iPhone.
they were really on the ball.
Yeah, it was like, and like when we were driving around these estates, there were like 4 police cars and a police van that was blocking off a street. It was like they went properly all out to catch these guys.
Why?
I think it was
You
because
one of them fancied you.
one of them,
lot of resource.
one of them I recognised off one of the police camera shows. He looked a bit like Mark Gatiss.
He looked like Mark Gatiss,
Yeah.
but he's also on the police camera show.
Yeah, I recognised him because when I
I'm
was...
sure you didn't think you recognised it because he looked like Mark Gatiss.
Oh, yeah, that might have been it.
Or did you
One of them I recognise on League of Gentlemen. It's fucking mental.
That's not a police camera show, is it? So, back in the interrogation room, is that what you call
They
it?
put you in one of those. Steve, have you really been mugged? So they basically have the same idea as me.
Inside job. I get it.
I don't believe this guy. He looks like a fucking liar.
I don't know, Tony. I just got a gut feeling about it.
I gotta go with it.
I'm 2 days away from retirement.
I'm gonna grill this kipper until it ain't no more kipper to grill.
Yeah, so he's taking down my statement, and he gets a radio update, and it's like, yeah, they've tracked your phone to a flat, and they're kicking the door in now.
Did you see a wireframe image of a block of flats with a flashing red dot on it?
And it was just rotating rapidly around. Zoomed in
In my
around
head.
to get the police from kicking it door.
In my head,
Maps.
it's like the picture of like Obama when they fucking find Osama bin Laden. He's just sitting there, so you're in the police
We got
station. Like, we got him.
2 minutes later, he radios back, and he says, did the victim have a screensaver on his iPhone? And the guy turns to me, and I said, yeah, it's a picture of Robin Williams. And then there was like a slight pause, and the guy in the flat just said, yeah, we have a positive ID on the phone.
Thank you, Robin Williams.
Thank you, Robin Williams. He saved
I've unlocked it. Yes, it's a different picture of Robin Williams on the home screen.
Just looking in a different direction.
It's like, yeah, can you tell me, like, yeah, there's a picture of Robin Williams set as every single contact.
He's managed to change the icons for every app.
It was a different Robin Williams character.
For a different film.
Message is Goodwill Hunted. Confirm. We got it.
I would prefer
Camera is 1 hour photo. Let's do the rest.
Yeah, Steve, fuck this. What other films? Mork.
What's that? The Fisher King.
Fisher King.
Underrated.
What
Dreams may
come?
What dreams may come? Weather. What may come? Weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather.
Shall we go back to the story?
Yeah, sorry, we couldn't think of any except for 1 hour photos.
Stocks.
Ever work in the stock market?
Yeah, I don't know.
Must have done.
Trading places. That's. He's not
I had
it.
to.
Let's go.
I had to go
quickly.
It was 5:15, and I was supposed to be meeting my friend at 5:30 at the cinema, and I had no way of getting in touch with him because I'd lost my phone.
Toys, like games.
Stop doing the film.
Go on with your story. Until I think of something else.
So I asked the police officer if I could use his phone to send a tweet or a Facebook at my friend, and he was all like, "Yeah, it's fine. What would you need, like Google or something?" And he didn't know how to use his phone very well.
Or something.
So he went on to he hit Google and was like, "Oh, I can't really get to it through Google. I want to use mobile.twitter.com." So I would just exit out, went into Safari. And what popped up was a picture of a very happy woman, a really big black woman with an extremely hairy
Smile.
big smile, huge tits pointing in opposite directions.
Amazing.
Hairy minge, and then
That's fucking
he,
brilliant.
I don't think he saw me. I don't think he saw that I'd seen that. At the same time, he just said, he said, "Don't send any text to my wife." Was I like, is
Did
that
you?
your wife? Yeah, did you? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But 3G signal was terrible, so I couldn't even get on Twitter. So.
It's bad though. Whenever I'm terrible on my phone. Whenever I go on Internet Explorer with that, it's always porn.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because I'm on the tube or the bus and sometimes I'm not looking and I go, whoa! Like, I almost feel like it's got to the point now where I need to start thinking of like other things I could search on Google that start PO. Just
yeah.
You search for porn.
You actually put porn as your first search term.
you know, you just
Also, I just
PO,
go to
and it
also
also-
a website.
We have websites.
Well, no,
XNXX.com is
I
amazing.
know, that's when I go, yeah, I'm a Pornhub man.
Bookmark
that's why I'm
dog in
typing PO.
conversation.
But the problem is you type in P and it's like the first thing, Pornhub.
Porn with ladies in. It's your top search.
I don't go,
Boobies.
can I have a look at a lady
No,
without
that's quite sweet though.
clothes
Like
on?
his searches are actually quite nice and just like sex. The woman. Mine is filth. Like absolute filth.
Lovely ladies.
If I
Kind
type in-
lady.
If I type in,
You know when you boot up Safari and it just has the last website with the website you go to the most?
Oh, man.
Mine is just xnxx.com. And I lent my phone to...
InXS.com.
I fucking love them. They're really good. So, a well-known tech magazine and video people borrowed my iPhone to do a video with, and the first thing that loaded up was just like British amateur cum drinkers.
Suggests that there are professional cum drinkers.
Professional British cum drinkers.
oh my god, are you a professional cum drinker?
No. Just
I'm an amateur cum drinker who happens to be British.
Keen amateur.
One day, maybe.
An ambitious cum drinker.
And it's one of those really horrible ones.
Yeah, it sounds it.
That's this.
What are we
That's
doing?
not an aspect of porn I like. I don't really like facials.
Really?
It's the one.
What are you, gay?
It's the one box on RedTube I won't click. Facials.
it's just pointlessly demeaning.
Sorry.
What are we doing? There was
Steve's
Steve
feature.
was getting mugged.
It's
Sorry,
pretty much at the end of my feature.
No, but the story, part of the story you got up to where you'd notified someone that what had happened. That's I think 5 minutes before I got phoned when I was in a restaurant and told Steve's been mugged. We've got to help somehow.
Oh, did you get that? Because what happened was, just before the police arrived, I managed to just send off a terrible half explanation to a friend I was going to meet at the cinema. I just managed to get one sentence out, which was, "Yo, just been mugged for my phone."
How?
The police turned because I was on my friend's laptop, getting my phone blocked.
Oh, of course.
And-
Yeah.
Right, so before the police arrived, I
Right.
sent off this one message, and I had to go at the police straight away. Completely sort of forgot that I just sent that message, and then I basically just disappeared for 4 hours because
unaware of the ripples you'd left.
yeah. So I just managed to panic all my friends. And,
I didn't panic, actually. You know what? I thought, oh, well, it's fine. It'll be fine. Everyone else was going, oh, no. And I thought, well, he's fine. He's sent a message. It's fine.
Well,
He's not dead, is he?
How far did it go around? Did you hear about it before you?
Well, I saw people talking about it on Twitter. I saw people going, what's happened to Steve? And I was like, well, he'll be all right. And then everyone was like, I saw Steve got mugged. Everyone going, oh, my God, are you okay? And I'm like, well, yeah, he is all right. Because
Can't believe you didn't-
He just texted saying got mugged. And I thought, well, you said got mugged. And then you went, don't worry, I'm fine. And I just went, all right, that's it. And then everyone continued to worry. And I thought, well, there's no point
What's wrong
worrying.
with that?
I think it's just
Nice,
it's
sweet.
Well, no, it is. But also, I thought, well, no, I've got a lot of respect for Steve. And I
Can't
think
believe
he's
you
a, he's a
didn't-
tough guy. I thought he can handle that.
If you text or emailed me, I'm by far your hardest friend. I could have come round there and fucking...
I barely looked
Throw
up for my
some
sausages
haymakers.
and mash.
Oh, him. Isn't he meant to be dead by now?
No, obviously I was worried. Obviously I was very worried.
sound like you're fucking
yes.
worried.
Yeah, well, he's a good person.
I was
Just what you said.
exactly word for word.
he has a drawing of you saying it.
I was very worried for about 20 seconds when I saw just be mugged, and I thought, oh, fuck.
Well, I hope you grieve for me for as long.
But no, but then you're not going to tweet after you're dead. I'm not actually dead. It's fine. And the difference was I was worried, and then I read the second tweet going, "Don't worry, I'm
not
not
a
hurt."
ghost.
It'll be
He
a
was
fucking
mugged.
good prank.
And as soon as
if
I saw he wasn't hurt, in my mind I just thought, well, it's probably just someone's come up to me with saying knife, saying, "Give me a thing." Obviously a bit shaken, but
That's
to be
a
honest,
mental thing
Well,
to
no.
assume.
why?
I know he's all right, but another man going, "Hey man, you all right? That's good."
Well, no, it's not good. It's just the fact that he said he wasn't hurt. He just lost his phone, and I was like, "Oh, that's good. He's not hurt." That's not mental. And I saw how many people going, "Oh my God, you're right." I thought,
Well,
you know what?
I still shit my pants. I spent the rest of the day shitting my pants, even after I'd spoken to him.
I just thought, actually, I'm sure he's fine, but I'll talk about it tomorrow because I thought there's no point. There was a million people saying, "Oh my God, you're right, you're right, you're right." And I thought,
Steve's a very
I thought he's
likeable
being
guy.
overwhelmed with responses now. I thought I'll just
Sounds like you're
Basically,
jealous.
you went to
Sounds
that
like you were
stage.
jealous.
You went to, oh, he's so popular. Look at all the attention he's getting. He's just fucking done it.
You were backlashing against him. You were internet backlashing
This is-
against the love that he was getting.
This is far worse than me accusing him of it never happening. You were jealous of him having it happen to him.
Well, I'm gonna go and I might get mugged tonight. I mean, it's not.
I'm going to go out and get a rape then. Put it up on Twitter. Yeah, just got raped. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Liked it.
I liked it.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Steve.
That's fine.
No, I just thought a lot of people were just being pansies.
All right, we know what you thought. Let him finish his fucking story.
Showing concern for me was just too mainstream. But that's pretty much the end of my story. They ended up arresting 6 people.
That's ridiculous. There
No,
were
but-
only 2 people there.
That is pretty cool, though.
Did you just get bored and start making people up? Yeah, there was a guy with a big gun as well.
There was a guy who's like a dragon.
There was some guy called Dave there. He was definitely the ringleader.
Started naming people I don't like. there was a bit where we were driving around, and I saw someone in a grey hoodie, and the guy who most people was in a grey hoodie. And I got so excited, I started going, it's him, get him, and then jumped out of the car.
You jumped out of the car.
You opened the door and jumped.
Oi, mugger!
They jumped out of the car, sprinted after him, and I go, oh no, that's not him.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
You mental.
jeez.
That's
I wonder how long you can keep doing that. Though, before, like,
I'm thinking so. I'd be too polite just to go.
50 years old or something.
I'd be too polite just to go. No, I just go. Yeah, it was him.
I want him prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
But like, everyone's done something wrong in their life, so I think if you end up in prison, you probably deserve it at some. And if you haven't done anything bad yet, you're going to do something bad.
No. What about Shawshank Redemption Man?
That's the film.
That's the one exception.
The one exception.
Good.
There you go.
I'm the Hurricane from the Hurricane. But he did it.
That's a
And
real
song
thing,
The
though, at
Hurricane. Yeah, he didn't do anything. Yeah, he did.
Come on.
Oh, not in the
Hurricane
film.
definitely did it.
In real life, he was probably up to all sorts.
That's the other story of the hurricane. The one they don't tell.
He got away
with.
But my phone is in forensics, all covered in like DNA and fingerprint.
Oh.
powder.
It's in. You know the beginning of Street Hawk, where he's in a flask and it fills up with foam so that they can make a perfectly body-tight suit for him.
Yes.
And that's the same cylinder I imagine your iPhone's in at the moment, full of blue gel.
I think it's in the hairdryer device from Blade Runner. It's got a really sort of bouffant hairdo that's blasting around.
I think it's in the holodeck.
Was there any?
Are these space police that you
I know you homosexuals like to do it now and again. Was there any like really bad pictures of you, like I don't know, rimming or whatever you?
on your phone, okay.
On my phone.
just not in existence?
Yeah.
It's difficult to use the forward-facing camera to take a picture of you rimming without looking weird and side-glancy.
That's how I.
Believe me.
That's how I like check if something's a real amateur video or not. And it's just like amateur rimming. You look, it's like like as soon as it changes camera angles, get that shit off my screen. It's not amateur. There's blatantly 2 cameras there.
The lighting is too good.
Yeah. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Oh, it could be.
Don't treat me like one.
It could be an iPhone and a Flip Mino on a tripod, a little gorilla tripod.
Yeah, there might be one or 2 pictures on there. Not of me, but of someone we all know.
Log.
Sorry, I keep emailing them to him.
Now it's time for my regular feature. Matt went to a wedding and he realised his wedding's actually quite lovely. I've always really disliked weddings. I went to a lot as a kid, and my parents are both like religious and
Married.
Yeah, married.
Did you go to your parents' wedding?
No, but I did go to I think they had when I was very young. They had a second one, a top up. But no, yeah, I went to lots of weddings when I was a kid, and they were all like in cathedrals and bishops' daughters getting married.
Isn't your dad some massive Anglican prick?
Yeah, he is. He's a Church of England vicar.
Really?
Yeah, he's an actual Church of England
Shut
vicar.
up.
No, I'm not joking at all. And I'll come around to that in a minute, because basically, weddings are cool. I didn't realise that, and I really got into weddings now. I had a lovely time. I got really excited, right, when they were doing all the vows and stuff. I was like, completely changed from being a bit like, I don't know what it's going to be like, a bit boring. And I had actually stopped myself from actually just like excitedly bashing my girlfriend's leg and going, do you want to marry me? Let's fucking get married. Just be like, this is awesome.
Shout that out at the time and go, fuck this, double wedding!
Let's go and rent better clothes than they're wearing. I got
well
married
into it.
now.
I knew bringing this collapsible top hat was a good idea. Whoever's
Come on, my baby. Come on, my darling.
This telescopic cane.
As soon as the vicar sees it, it's like, oh, I know what's going on here.
Oh, not this again.
Double wedding! Multi-wedding!
Can you dive in front of the priest just as he's doing the vows? And then you
take it like a bullet.
and then you get married. And you get married. No, I do.
Just slip your finger through the ring, plant a kiss, and run out the way. But yeah, anyway, basically, it was really nice. It was really good, and I got really into weddings. So I thought I'm kind of on a roll with it. So I thought we could have a wedding. So just to keep up with it, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're up for it, Gav, because actually I thought the wedding it made sense. I thought about a long time. I think the wedding would make most sense if it was you getting married to Log. Now, obviously, my
I'd
dad.
say spin the bottle wedding, but me and Gav happy with it.
Well, I mean, you're made to be
Can you
together.
imagine our kids? Our kids would be amazing. Oh, no, wait, we can't.
I could inseminate
sort of-
something. You've got to be something that can be inseminated inside you.
I mean, there's a lot of me that I'm undiscovered. I might have some wombs on me.
And they do some like Jurassic Park style gene splicing.
Yeah, we'll just get some frogs.
Let's just get our dicks out, work ourselves to the vinegars, and run full pelt at each other. Let's see what happens.
Next to a microwave that's just about to ping.
with a mug full of forks in it.
Whatever happens.
4 closed microwaves. Steve, go!
It's like the end of Back in the Future. I'm desperately trying to fix the microwave, and I'm watching you running towards each other.
You've got like a multi-tab there with like 4 things. Like that. Oh, it's not turning it on. It's not turning it on. Oh, it's right. There's a switch on the actual thing. I've done it.
And then you look out and we've disappeared. And then it looks like we've both been killed, but on the floor is a baby.
A baby with a beard.
It's really eerie.
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, yeah, wow. I mean, I don't really know how to follow that on.
It's a speech. Is
Yeah, well, I'm allowed to marry people basically because my dad's a vicar. So
Really? You're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a vicar?
my dad
You
is
probably
a
had to half
genuine
marry
vicar.
people.
Yeah, definitely. I reckon
you
that's
can
all
set
good.
them up.
So also we've got the best man, Steve. Steve is the best man.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Have you prepared a speech, Steve?
No.
No, that's a shame. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, we're doing it now?
yeah, we're doing a wedding now. You're getting married now, Gav.
I'm nervous.
Well, of course you
Which
are.
one's the bride?
Just got cold feet.
You're the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have gathered together to celebrate the marriage of Log
Hello.
and Gavin. Marriage is a promise between two people who love each other, who trust each other, who honour one another as individuals in that togetherness, and who wish to spend the rest of their lives with each other.
But if I meet anyone on my list, I'm allowed to, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hang on, whoa. Am I on your list?
No, that's the point of a list.
But without you, the list wouldn't even exist.
Exactly.
Oh, it's we need like a room for people going, oh, really, but we can't afford that on the budget. It enables two separate souls to share their desires, longings, dreams, joys and sorrows, and to help each other through all of life's uncertainties.
You seem to be reading a lot of the actual wedding thing. If it turns out that you're actually allowed to marry us, and you marry us on this podcast, that would be fucking brilliant. Like, remember that? But, oh, actually, no.
Well, you know.
Thank God 2 men can't marry each other, right?
Well,
'Cause that
marriage
would be-
has certain qualities of contract in which two people take on the housekeeping tasks of living together.
I know someone
Marriage.
who got married and didn't live together.
Would you do this at your wedding, Gav? Would you interrupt the
If they were saying shit. No.
the justice
Sorry.
of the peace?
Go on.
Saying shit. This is
Go
a
on, sir.
I'm showing Steve the artwork that I've done so far. Do
It's amazing.
you want to have a look at it?
It's pretty amazing.
So I just basically, the reactions to this drawing is all right for people to listen to for a while.
You've definitely captured me there.
Go.
All right, I'll skip some of the bullshit if you don't
No,
want it,
no,
Gav.
No, it's fine. I can pay attention now because I stopped drawing you.
Yeah.
You're meant to be marrying me.
Marriage is a commitment to take that joy deeper than happiness, this has been written wrong, deep into the discovery of
Your
who you
dad write
truly
it?
are. No, I just got it on the internet.
This is a real wedding thing.
Yeah, it's a real wedding thing. It is a commitment to a spiritual journey to a life of becoming. This is a real wedding. They will be legally married.
Right.
So you
I'm
can't...
saying you could have changed some of the words to make it funny.
Well, whatever. I thought.
I think the fact that it's 2 men's funny enough, Steve.
I'll skip it.
Shall I climb? I'm going to climb under the table and start sucking him off. If you start hearing comedy noises, that's an actual gay on straight blowjob.
I like if the Wicked Vicars go, woo! Woo! During a wedding. You go, sister. No, all right, I'll skip ahead. No, I'm skipping ahead, right?
If it's not real.
Look, all this stuff is fluff. It doesn't change the legality of the marriage.
Your fucking feature.
No, I know, but I was trying to do it by the book because you're going to be married. Okay. God, take this seriously, Gav. For once in life, just fucking... If you can't take this moment seriously, I mean, God, I don't know. I feel sorry for Log.
I do love it.
I like the way my way of avoiding doing a feature was to say I'm going to draw you all. His way was to download the Bible.
No, this isn't the religious one. This is a non-religious one.
Oh, right, okay.
I thought it might be uncomfortable.
Oh,
Yeah, because it hasn't
Novelist
mentioned
one.
God, has it?
No, I don't want to
it
bring God
hasn't.
into this. Yeah?
It did. It said the day thing. I thought it was really sweet.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? All right, well, anyway. Log, will you take Gavin to be your lawful wedded wife?
Whoa, not half,
Hey,
as long as he gets them out.
Will you love, comfort,
Comfort, yeah, I'll comfort him.
forsaking all others, to be faithful to her until death do you apart?
Until breast do I fart. It's not half.
Gavin.
He's going to have to repeat that to you now, and I used up all the rhyming swear words.
Gavin,
Yeah.
do you want to marry this man?
I mean,
Come on, we both clean our bellends in the same way.
we both clean our bellends and make babies in the same way. So, yeah, I mean that's the two things I look for in a woman. So,
So is that a yeah?
yes, I'd love to marry.
Okay. Right. One sec.
Has he got some rings?
No, if
Matt has
slightly
produced
sexified.
a packet of hula hoops.
Don't eat them.
Don't eat the hula hoops.
It's all right, it came after the idea. Steve introduced what they were as a
yeah.
concept, so
These-
the
these
noise
r-
was on message.
These rings, which have no beginning and no end, symbolise the love and trust between you that will never cease. May its presence on your hand remind you of your love and your vows.
I'm gonna
Place
lick
them on your fingers as visible signs of the promises which you've made as husband and wife. By the power enthroned in me, by the stated... Stop eating the rings!
I was snotting a golly onto the inside of it.
I'm not eating them. I'm just
I've got to give you
sucking on
another ring now. Just right. Let's see your other rings.
it. I'm sucking on it. I'm going to give it to him.
By the you're going to suck it on it and you're going to give it to him. Oh, high five!
Nice double entendre.
Wife for the honeymoon, aye. By the power enthroned in me.
This vicar's a bit forward.
Seen it all before.
By the power.
Was Dad really a
enthroned-
vicar?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be ashamed by this.
Yeah, he probably would.
Does he listen to the podcast?
Really?
I don't think so. He might do, but I don't think so.
Is your dad really a vicar?
My dad is really a vicar.
He's not, though.
He actually is. Look it up on the internet.
I thought your dad wrote books about
He does
getting
that
jobs.
as well. He's a careers author and a vicar.
What do vicars know about careers?
Well, it's
With all due respect.
That's good. That's a good point. He does the vicar's thing is sort of a side project. I think he's just like, you know,
He doesn't sound that serious.
it's like the equivalent of what we do with the podcast.
Can I have some more rings?
Oh, stop eating all the rings! Tell you what, I'm going to give you a few just so you don't eat them all before I finish.
Well, that's why I use the plural. I'm
Right,
pretty
yeah,
much...
that's true. Have some rings, Gab.
I'm alright.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
Right. Let me finish
That's
this before
amazing
you.
your dad's a vicar, though.
It's not that amazing. It's just a job.
Oh, I don't fit into my dress anymore, Gav. I don't want to get married today.
Quick, no, shut up. Quick, we've got to finish the wedding
Sorry, yeah, go on.
before like someone bangs on the window or something. Right. By the power enthroned in me. Actually, does anyone know any legal reason why this? No, forget that.
Enthroned in me?
By the power enthroned in me, yeah, that's what it says. By the power enthroned in me, by the state of DJ Apple, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now touch the bride.
Hang on.
Across the table.
Hang on, I'm going to get the way of this.
He's coming round.
Hang on.
Oh, fuck this. Jesus Christ. What is that? Where does your food go?
Oh, I ate it. Again. What you got? Mush.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? I had a lot of fun last wedding, but this one just felt like a bit of a disappointment.
I had a lot of fun at this
Did you?
wedding.
Oh, good. Well, maybe it's just the stress because of
Where's
having
your
to be
best
the
man
pastor.
speech then?
Do you want a ring, Steve?
Yeah, give us a
Hasn't
couple.
Steve got to do his best man speech now?
It's cheese and onion rings.
Oh, yeah, he's got to do his best man speech. Because everyone's drunk now. It's the party.
I'd like to thank... No,
You
sorry.
can't do your own best man speech.
Also, you're a woman, so you sit down.
No, you're the woman.
Yeah,
He was
so
in a dress earlier.
Lord's best
Yeah,
man.
he's in the dress. But no
Because
one
gays
knows
wear
why.
dresses, don't they? Mary's.
Also funny because you have beards. The beards are funny, aren't they?
So, yeah, if you'd like
Yeah.
to end the night
Velcro
with a nice,
kiss.
with a nice best man speech.
I haven't really prepared anything, but I've known Log for 7 years.
Is it 7 years now?
Is it?
And God, it's been 7 years, isn't it? No, your beard was a bit different. And, your
And I
hair-
had a mohawk as
and
well.
Yeah, you had a mohawk.
Oh, do you remember the days when I was alternative? Shall we just fade this out now? We're talking about
This is the shittest best man. I'm going to go and have sex
so
with
when-
all of the bridesmaids. Thank you for listening to Regular Features.
I don't mind if you have
come
sex
back next.
with my bridesmaid.
That's what he calls his
Fuck
anus.
it. Well, it's going to be an interesting night. Thanks for listening to Regular Features. Everyone say goodbye.
You can fuck the ridge that is formed between his rolled down foreskin and his bell end.
Delicious. Good night.
Good night to you.